Hey, what's up everyone? Today we are looking at the Threezero MDLX Mega Man X action figure. I'm very excited about this one. I love the classic Mega Man figure they put out last year. I love the classic and X series a lot. So this is one I knew I was definitely going to be getting. Even though I usually tend to, always go all in on a lot of the Mega Man action figures. So starting off with the packaging, here it is. It's going to be very similar to the classic Mega Man one. You can see we do get the open window that has the figure, then the accessories. We can see like some images of the figure right here. Shout out the figure right there, Capcom Rockman X, MDLX, Threezero logo there. I'll even do a comparison. So here it is next to the classic one. This is the event exclusive one. Because I got two of these, one of course in box and the other one loose that I reviewed. But that's how it looks right there. Here is the top of the packaging. The window does continue from the front. There's the bottom right there. Here's this side right here. Get some nice shots of the figure. Got this shot. And then here's the back. Okay, so here it is out of the packaging right here. Man, this looks really clean. I was a little mixed on the face, just a little bit from the promo images, but honestly, in person, this looks so much better actually. I can already say I like the faceplates a lot more than the classic Mega Man, because this, in my opinion, I think really looks like X. I like how shiny the armor is too. I mean, it's still like die cast, of course, but it looks really nice, and I like how saturated the blue looks compared to the classic Mega Man that they did. Man, I'm really blown away how this guy looks. This is nice, man. Now, in terms of the proportions, I think it seems fine. The design reminds me of like, I guess like more of X3 and up, except like X8. I know his design was a lot different, but I think like either X3 or maybe it started with X4s where the artwork, he's like a little bit more slender. He's like a bit like taller really. I know they're not really like consistent. He tends to look a little bit different. So here's a closer look at the head sculpt right here, and you can see the paint job around the eyes looks really nice. I really like the faceplate a lot. I know I said this earlier, but I'm really digging it. It just looks so much better in person. The red piece right here for his helmet, that is actually a separate piece. The way how to interchange the faceplates, it's similar to the classic Mega Man where you're taking off, you can even see where the line is. You're taking off like the front piece, and then you're taking off the red piece right there, and then that's when you would insert the other interchangeable faceplate. But yeah, this is the standard expression right here. Here's the back of the helmet. And then of course like the torso, the arms, most of it is all just, plain die cast and plastic really. But man, look at the bottom of the boots. Look at the details there. Alright, now let's dive into the accessories. So you get an interchangeable faceplate. You get like a more angry expression here for X. We also get two interchangeable open hands. We also get the X Buster. So similar to the classic Mega Man where you can interchange the Mega Buster for that figure, you can do the same thing with this X figure. We do get the charge shot effect piece. The sculpt on this is amazing. I really love the way how this came out. The edges are pretty sharp. Be very careful. And it has like the peg that you would put in, for the X Buster. And then we get like this other piece. The small little piece, which is something that you would plug into the effect piece. And then this right here is new. We get a stand this time. We never got one for the classic Mega Man figure. And that is all of the accessories right there for X. So yeah, pretty good spread right there. I like the bonus like stand you get here. Now for the articulation. So I do have a huge gripe with this figure, and that's something that we're probably going to run into with the articulation. Now, the figure could vary. Maybe this could just be on mine. You may not really experience this once you get the figure, but this is a huge problem for me. So, let's get into it. The head is on a double ball peg. The neck is on a ball peg too. So you do get really nice movement. Most of the articulation is going to be similar to the classic Mega Man. So if you own that figure, you'll definitely know what you're getting into. But yeah, really nice movement. A lot of the joints are really smooth too. Nothing's loose or, you know, really stiff or anything. Like it's nice. So you can have him like moving the neck too. You can have him like look down about there, which is nice. Look up about there. Side to side is amazing, and then your standard rotation. So yeah, really good articulation for the head. Now for the shoulders, they're like on a ball peg, so you're like moving the shoulder around a little bit. They do go back and forth. We do get a hinge at the shoulder, and I'm gonna say it goes about horizontal, just about there. So you got that much range. There is a bicep cut. We are double jointed with the elbows. Really good range. I like the nice seamless look right there that they do, along with the knees. Like, they just look really, really nice. And then the wrists, they're just on a ball peg. So like, you know, again, similar to the classic Mega Man. We get ball pegs here for the torso. So you're not really going to get much to like crunch forward. If you use the hips, that will, you know, of course help. But without using the hips, not a whole lot. Using both, like not much to really crunch forward, but obviously crunching back is a lot better. And even going to the side is really, really good too. Like, that's really, really nice. You get your waist cut there too. You're not really going to get much of a rotation though using the upper joint. Not really a whole lot of movement. Most of it's just going to happen there. Now for the hips, he can kick forward pretty good. He's going to be kicking out a little bit more to the side, and also like if you want him to kick back too, it's going to be having him kick out to the side though a little bit. So there's that. Kicking out to the side, you know, like, you know, splits right there. Not bad at all. That's still like really, really good. You also get a thigh cut. Get a thigh cut up there. We are double jointed with the knees. Really, really good range. Love the seamless look they got there for the knees. Again, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful X figure. No boot rotation, of course, but the ankles, they're similar to the classic Mega Man figure. You're not really going to do a whole lot with them. Like, you can, like, they're just on a ball peg really, but or there's also like another ball peg up there, but you can like have them kick forward, but they can't really like go back though because of all the plastic here. But you can kind of get like much of an ankle rocker there, you know. It's kind of weird to move around because there's just so much plastic here, but you're not really going to do a whole lot with the ankles. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention, but just like the classic Threezero Mega Man figure and also the Sentinel Mega Man X figure, this one is also magnetic to the feet. So when you place it on the magnet, it will, you know, stick on there. So yeah, that was another thing I forgot to mention right there. Okay, now let's get into some comparisons. So of course, we are going to compare him to the classic Mega Man that they made. So yeah, really nice scaling here. Of course, X would be a lot taller than Mega Man. So this, really, really nice. And of course, both in the true 1/12 scale, which I really, really like. Man, both of these look really, really good. But I definitely, like, so far, am really liking the X figure. Like, this is pretty nice. So we got that. Here he is next to the Sentinel X figure. So this was also, I mean, this is also like in scaled with the Threezero classic Mega Man. And it also doesn't look too bad next to the Sentinel Mega Man either. Like, these two look really, really nice. And I still love the classic Sentinel Mega Man a lot. So not too bad right there. Here it is next to the D-Arts X figure. So the D-Arts is still a bit tall, not too far off. Like, it is definitely a lot taller, but it's not too far off. So you may be able to kind of fudge it in with your D-Arts line, but I don't know if it's really worth it, as Threezero is making 0, and I'm sure those two are going to scale like perfectly with each other. Yeah, you can definitely see the Kodo X model kit. It's definitely going to be a lot taller here. The model kit still looks really good. Now that I think about it, I love the X figures. I think all of them have just been really nice looking. The companies have been doing a really good job with the X figures. I'm really curious if Jada is going to do one. It'd be weird if they didn't, considering how popular X is. I wouldn't be surprised if Capcom wanted them to try to do X or so. I'll try the D-Arts Classic Mega Man, just for those that want to see that too. Just trying to like throw in some comparisons, because there's so many Mega Man figures that, you know, collectors have. But here he is with the D-Arts Mega Man. Not too bad here. Not too bad. So there's that. And then of course you gotta throw in the Jada Mega Man, right? So here he is with the Jada Mega Man. The Jada Mega Man is just way too big because again, this is in the more true 1/12 scale, so this just isn't gonna work. I usually see most people use the Jada Mega Man with the Kodo X. That tends to look a little bit better there. Yeah, I think this looks a bit better instead, because he's not like too big, but he's not like too far off. But with the Threezero, yeah, definitely like way too big. Here's another comparison right here. So if you want to go for like a more MVC Infinite display, I have the SH Figuarts Ryu and Chun-Li, and then the Mafex Comic Spider-Man, and then the Marvel Legends Maximum Hulk. I wanted to use a more bigger figure this time, just to see where he would like be next to X, really. Honestly, yeah, like not too bad. I would say you can still throw him in with the more bigger like 1/12 scale figures, so he's not too bad, especially how he looks next to you know, Spider-Man and Ryu and Chun-Li. I mean, Salag wouldn't be here because she's not in the game, but yeah, not bad by all means, honestly. Okay, final thoughts on the Threezero MDLX Mega Man X action figure. This is a very incredible X figure. I definitely do like this a bit more than the classic Mega Man in terms of the aesthetics, since I mean their articulation is the same really, which isn't bad. Like, these are some really good articulated Mega Man figures, so posing this guy is going to be really fun. The accessories are also a plus. The charge shot effect piece is beautiful. I love the way that came out, along with the faceplates. My only real complaint is the shoulder pads. There are times where they do tend to pop off the shoulder when you're posing the figure. It's not too loose or floppy, like it does sit pretty good on the shoulder. There's just times when you raise the arm, it will come off. But overall, this is a solid X figure, especially for it being, I think, either 40 or 45 bucks. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking him up if you've always wanted a good affordable X figure in your collection, or if not, you could always wait until Jada Toys makes one, which I think most people will probably do. It just depends on how long that will take, like when they'll get to the X series, so who knows really. And even if they do make one, then it'll also be good because, you know, it'll be more in scaled with their classic Mega Man, and a lot cheaper than this too. So if you want to pick this up, a lot of online retailers carry these, like, you know, Big Bad Toy Store or Hobby Genki. But as of right now, at the time of me recording this, this is only available in Hong Kong right now. This hasn't really hit the States just yet. But let me know, what are your thoughts on this in the comments down below. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. Until then, take care, my friends.
Story Select.